All right, so today we're going to look at simplifying exponents. So let's say that we have x to the third power. Okay, x to the third power means we're going to take the base, x, and we're going to multiply it times itself 3 times. So that would mean x times x times x. So if I have x to the third power times x to the second power, that means that I have x times x times x times x times x, which is x to the fifth power. So we can simplify x to the third power times x to the second power, which is the same thing as x to the fifth power. That we have negative 2x times 3x to the third power. Okay, this means negative 2 times x times 3 times x times x times x. Now we know that multiplication is commutative, meaning that we can multiply in any order. If I multiply 2 times 10, I'm going to get the same response as 10 times 2. So I can move these around. And I can say, okay, I'm going to multiply negative 2 times 3. And then I can multiply the x's together. So I get times x times x times x times x. So negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And we have x to the fourth power. So negative 2x times 3x cubed equals negative 6 x to the fourth power. Let's say that we have m, because we know any variable would work. X is a favorite, but m also works. So let's say we have m squared to the third power. So m squared to the third power means that I'm going to multiply m squared times m squared times m squared 3 times, which means that again I'd have m times m times m times m times m times m, which is the same as m to the sixth power. So 4m, well, let's use a different variable. 4y squared to the fourth power. Again, that means I'm going to have 4y squared 4 times. So 4y squared times 4y squared times 4y squared times 4y squared. Once again, we can multiply our coefficients, just the numbers, by each other. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And 64 times 4 is 256. So we have 256 y, and we have 2 y's, 2 more, 2 more, and 2 more, which is 8 altogether. So 256y to the 8th power. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's say that you have negative 3c squared to the second power times c to the fourth power times 2. Okay, negative 3c squared to the second power would be negative 3c squared times negative 3c squared times c to the fourth power times 2. So we multiply our numbers. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So 18c, we've got 2 c's here, 2 here, and 4 here, which makes a total of 8. All right, now, oops. Here's an odd one, okay? If we have anything to the 0 power, so any number, it could be 5 to the 0 power, it could be 3 to the 0 power, 195 to the 0 power, any of those are going to equal 1. Anything to the 0 equals 1. So if I had 4x cubed to the 0 power, because of the parentheses, that means everything in the parentheses is to the 0 power, which would equal 1. Okay, and it could be 9n to the negative 2 times 5n to the fourth, all to the 0 power, and again, that would equal 1.